guys.
Howdy.
What's up? Welcome back to the Roomies Digest. My name's Christine.
I'm Mo.
And if you clicked on this video, you know today we're doing a massive unhaul. I think an unhaul of more than 50 books is pretty big for me personally. So the fact that we have over 200 books here to get rid of. Monique and Marie Kondo are like this.
I feel like either I gave this to you or found this somewhere. But we are actually unhauling a Marie Kondo book.
Monique's policy has always been to be a minimalist. Unfortunately, we are maximalists when it comes to books.
It's fun.
We're cleaning off our shelves.
Yep.
It's that time of year where like we start hosting people and
we look around our house.
Actually, if you've seen our not most recent, but if you've seen one of our most recent reels, that reel actually was what got my butt into gear about pushing this video topic because we truly have books everywhere.
And we need to organize this
We
one.
need to, yeah.
Because there's a lot
It's
of...
hosting season.
I think, if anything, if we just claim a shelf, it will make it more organized. Our books are kind of mixed in there.
Yes.
The name of the game is we're getting rid of these books. Christine has counted them by hand. She has a total. That total is
236 books.
Now, we're not going to sit here and bore you with every detail.
We sure aren't.
But, you know, we've got some books here that we didn't like.
Yeah, and you guys should know about those for sure.
Books, we have cool copies that we're going to be
unhauling into little free libraries because you guys know we love to give away. And we also have ARCs.
that aren't ARCs anymore.
Yeah.
So,
But we feel like someone could enjoy these stories, and since we're not into the art of selling ARCs, we're going to be giving those away too. So, you know,
yeah.
welcome, get cozy, and let's go ahead and get started. Bum, bum,
Da 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 da
bum, bum.
da.
Oh,
You're getting rid of this?
I love that reaction because she knows, she knows that I love this book.
Yeah.
What is this?
So,
We're on TikTok. This is an ARC. This is a perfect example of an ARC of a book that I'm getting rid of, even though I liked the book. I have this book in its printed copy that I bought. The ARC I really, really enjoyed. The Cursed, if you guys want to know about this one, it's about a young girl who goes to this academy. She ends up getting a little mixed up with the professor or the head of the academy. I don't really know. The magic system is really fun. It is a fantasy romance, and I really liked it. I liked it so much. I bought all the books that are currently available in the series, so you go, Harper. Thank you kindly.
Yep, great job. An example of that for me is Deep Sky by
yeah.
Yume Kitase. I really liked this book. I have the hardback version, so I don't need the paperback version of this art. This is about it's a debut novel, sci-fi. And this group of people, they go into deep space, but then explosion happens, and some people that survive, they're wondering how did this person survive, and everyone's kind of distrustful of everyone. So.
Right, because they're like, how could you possibly survive an explosion if the ship is no longer here? Riddle me that. Oh, perfect example here. We have 4 copies of this book. Olivia Blake, we love. We don't need 4 copies of this book. So this is the sprayed edition, special edition of Girl Dinner, which we ended up reading for one of our Chaos read-alongs on Patreon.
So much fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun. We don't need this book. We will be putting it in little free libraries because we didn't buy these, so it's not like we can put them on Pango. So guys, listen, if you live in the SoCal, Los Angeles area, have fun.
Another example of multiple copies. I think there's one over there.
Of Society of Lies?
Well, we'll see it if it comes up.
I'll find it.
We have like 2, I think we each have one. We just ended up having
We each have one, and then because we went to that event with her, we got more copies of this book. So like sometimes we just don't need
4 copies.
Sometimes we don't even need 2. Like sometimes we're okay just having one that we can both read. Yeah, if we want to reread it again. But really great book. Secret society in college. Some crazy murder happens. Also debut.
Yeah.
So
all my pluses.
Yeah, I was like, that was a really, really good one. Ones that are like ARCs that we have copies of, I'll go into these because I'm actually really excited to read these books, but I am going to be getting rid of the ARCs because we just don't need them. Forgery of Fate by Elizabeth Lim. These Vengeful Gods by Gabe Cole Novoa. And then Cruel is the Light by Sophie Clark. Okay, I've talked about all of these in videos before, so I'm not going to go back into them, but I am really excited to get into these. The finished copies are right on that shelf right there. So I'll be giving away these ARCs in a little free library for you guys to enjoy.
So I spoke earlier about having multiple copies of books. We read this for a read along in Patreon, and I don't know, like it was fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't obsessed with it. This is also a debut.
Another thing with this one is I do want to just mention that it is queer. So if that interests you, go forth. But to me, I think because we read like not really queer, but like I feel like it could have gone a little deeper.
And I feel like the thriller wasn't as thrilling.
It was not as thrilling. Like it was sold to us. This is why. Okay, why do you not rate books as high as you could? It's because your expectation is high. Then when you read it, it comes down to what it actually is. I feel like we had expected this to be just like knock it out of the water thriller. It wasn't really that thrilling, like you said.
Yeah.
And yeah, that can really make.
But there are some big twists.
Yeah,
so
like it's not
if
bad.
If you're interested and you find it, pick it up.
There you go. Another letdown for me is The South Wind by Alexandria Warwick. This is an arc that I got sent because I really liked the first book in this series. But the thing with these books is that they each follow a different kind of like retelling of a fairy tale. And this one was like a retelling, Mina-inspired fantasy, Middle Eastern, North African. And the point of it, I get what it was trying to do. It just didn't hit for me like it did the first one. The first one's writing was really good. The story was really good. The retelling aspect and the relationship of the characters. This one just fell short. I was like, it's not hitting like it used to. So I am going to give the fourth one in this series a chance because I completely skipped the second one because a friend told me to. Yeah, listen, if you want this book, go forth, like I said. Another one that fell short for me, this is actually the same author that Monique just talked about for The Deep Sky. This is The Stardust Grail. This one I feel like if you like sci-fi books with first contact, but the first contact aliens are like so involved and so different and just like hive mind mentality and the humans are just trying to figure it out with them. If that's your vibe, if that's your thing, please go forth with this book. For me, it was like a 3. It was fine. I just don't really want to keep it, you know? Do you want to try this one? Okay. It's on Everand on audio. I don't know if that helps you. But yeah, it was just, the aliens were like ancient culture and it was like not, I know it was trying to be high level. It didn't come off that way. So maybe I'm pretentious.
I love First Contact.
Yeah, I think, yeah, you should try it. See if you like it.
I know the arc's in there too.
The arc?
You must have grabbed all of it from the shelf.
Yeah, because I was like, listen, I don't really want to mess with this again, and that's okay. You know, that's okay. Let's go into a category of like books that kind of just fell short. I'm not gonna like go ragging on these. It's just I don't need to keep these. They weren't 5 stars. They weren't even 4 stars. Why go forward? This one's on Kindle. The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. I know y'all eat Carissa Broadbent up, so I'm not about to talk trash because I did like the first one in this series. I just feel like the world building just went haywire and crazy. The plot went haywire crazy. I don't know, like nothing really stuck out to me. And that's all I can really say. That's kind of how I felt about Daughter of No Worlds, even though I know people love that book. I don't know, dude. Am I jaded? Listen, I don't need it. It's going. Another one for me is The Name Drop by Susan Lee. I love Susan Lee. And this book was fine. Loved it. Don't need to keep it. A couple of other ones that also fell short. Dating and Dragons by Christy Boyce. I think for me, this was my fault because I thought this was an adult romance. I didn't realize these were kids in high school that are in a D&D group, and that was basically the point of the story. I think the writing for me was just a little too young, and it wasn't something that like I could really get into because I'm at a point in my life where I just, when kids do silly things, I'm like, why'd you do that, sonny boy? You know? So really, that was my problem with this one. There's really nothing wrong with it. If you like D&D and you're into like a younger style of writing for YA, this can be the book for you. Go forth. As I said, Wooing the Witch Queen was one that I read over the summer. I thought this was gonna be so good, y'all. Y'all hyped this up. Why did y'all do that to me? Why did y'all do that to me? Please, if you're interested in the vlog, go ahead, click on it. You can see my full thoughts. Another one was A Taste of Gold and Iron. I always see this one on like LGBTQ fantasy lists, and there are so many other male fantasy romances that follow this almost exact storyline that I can recommend to you that are better than this one and hit better, and bless their hearts. If you like it, no shame to you. Just wasn't my cup of tea, okay? This is where my pretentious nature really comes out, I'm saying.
We have Christine's copy of Empress.
I don't need to keep it.
I have a copy, so I guess it's an example of
yes,
one we don't need 2 of.
Right. Okay. It has 1 annotation in it.
I see. Do you want to remove that for the people? Or?
I don't know. Let's just see what it even is. I'm dead. Okay, so I tabbed this one line because I think it's hilarious, and I think this is so fitting for like fantasy women, maybe just fantasy readers, but a lot of girlies that make content online, I've seen them get into bread making. So this line is on page 49. It says, "I can't die. I deliriously mumble. I haven't even grown my own sourdough starter." And I just think that's so funny because there's so many fantasy girlies who would read this book and relate to that because they make bread. And it made me chuckle. So I tabbed it. Listen, I'm keeping that in there. Enjoy. Okay, you want to talk about this one? I know this is you. Yep. Hit it.
All right, I'm getting rid of Daydream by Hannah Grace. This one was not my favorite romance. It was recommended to me by a person who I hold dear.
Yeah, it's fine. You know?
But I didn't like the stroke really. I didn't really like the pacing of the story.
Okay.
I put this book down and then I found it in one of my tote bag and finished it. But I don't know. I don't know if I like... I think I'm very particular about my sports romance. And
you don't like hockey romances.
I'm trying to think. No, there was one I liked.
Icebreaker? I don't think you like that one.
I don't think I read that one. There's another one I read. And
you can't remember it. So that speaks to what that is.
But Daydream is, like, listen to the setup to this, because someone will love this book.
Okay, yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
So, this girl,
yeah,
she's like a people pleaser. She does everything for everybody. She gets... Like, she breaks up with her boyfriend. He, like, says something horrible to her.
Ooh.
And so she's like, I'm going to do things for myself.
Yeah, fuck him.
And so she meets up. She starts working or hosting a book club. And this guy walks to her book club.
He's hot.
Yeah.
I remember him from the other books.
And he just became a coach of this team. Of his hockey team. And he's, like, has, like, trouble, like, focusing on getting tasks done.
Like, he's got ADHD.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Other neurodivergency. So then they build... form a alliance, or like, I'll help you do this and I'll help you work on your assignments, you help me write my book or whatever.
You know, you scratch my back, I scratch your back.
And so soon they pursue a romantic endeavor.
Cool. Anything else?
It's like one of those ones where they like, we can fool around but we can't like fall in love.
Right, friends with benefits.
Because you don't like me.
Right.
I'm not lovable. And he's like,
girls, we gotta get it together.
Yeah, I don't like those kinds.
The Songbird in the Heart of Stone by Carissa Broadbent. Again, repeat, repost, you know, ditto, same thing, Carissa. Love you, mean it. I wish the best for you.
I won't say much about this.
Ooh. Crescent City.
Oh, look what we have here. Anything you want to say about this?
Yeah, Monique Unhauled my other copy of this book.
Oh, that is...
For a party instead of unhauling a book that she owned. And that's what I'll say about that.
So if both books were on this shelf right now, what would you say?
To be fair, the way that I previously thought about our unhaul shelf, it was definitely like, I'd be okay with getting rid of these books. I might pick it up again one day. Now it's official. Merlin shall be going in the unhaul. If you guys remember that video, it was one of the first videos we did on YouTube. Christmas special, if you will. Should we bring that back? Maybe.
Sure, why not?
Let's think about it. Just go ahead and... Ooh, remember that one? Someone had like picked that out for us. Let's not even show it. Yeah. Bless their hearts. There's lots of books like that we get sent that we have no interest in. For example, The Trouble with Whiskey by Melissa Foster. Guys, keep me honest here. Should I?
What's this about?
You tell me.
It's the Dark Knights at Redemption Ranch. Christine,
nice.
You got to read a ranch.
Why don't you keep that one?
She's the only one he's ever loved and the only one he could ever have. He had after losing one of her best friends to a dare gone wrong. Devlin Dare Whiskey continues to live up to his name, endlessly testing fate, while Billy Mancini buried...
I love that his middle name is Dare.
Yeah.
So, are you keeping that or you're unhauling it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, another one here. Discover that one.
Oh, but I think I tried to read this.
Oh, really? What is it?
Let's not talk about this one.
Okay, amazing. There's lots of books like that in this stack. You know, I'll run through these quickly. The Toll by Cherry Priest? Sherry Priest. It's not Cherry. Yeah. I can read out loud for sure. Say It's Forever by A.L. Jackson and Give Me the Reason by A.L. Jackson. Listen, somebody's gonna love these books. It's not gonna be us though. All right, Made in Manhattan. Tell me more about that.
I actually read this one.
Okay, let's go.
Made in Manhattan was cute. I will say this was a cute book.
All right.
It's exactly what you want in romance. It is this lady, Violet, I think is her name. She works in the Upper East Side of Manhattan. She works with this older, elderly lady who discovers that she has like a new grandson who's not from this like exclusivity, elite world of New York City socialite, you know, circles. He's from Louisiana. But, like, he's, like, the person who has to run her businesses.
All right.
So, Kane, who's from Louisiana, who just finds out that he's, like, a big recipient to this heir, like, an heir to this big thing. So, she is, like, tasked with trying to, like, get him to be, like, New York upper echelon.
Okay.
And they fall in love.
All right. And
for fans of Sally Thorne and Christina Lauren. I did like this book. Okay. I just will never read it again.
I got you. I'm feeling what you're putting down. Books that we got sent that I'm just never gonna read, not interested in. All right, let's just go through it really quick. Manhunt by Vanessa Vale. Does this interest you?
What's it about?
Let's go. A Lust for Blood by Casey Smith. I feel like this could have been really, really good, but I started it. I didn't really like it. A Game of Retribution by Scarlett St. Clair. I feel like I read one of these books and I was like, too much. I'll revisit if I want to on Kindle. All right. Some of Us Are Looking by Carleen O'Connor. I don't even know what's going on here. Rosie Frost and the Falcon Queen. Bless you. Someone is going to love this book. It's not going to be me. Write My Name Across the Sky by Barbara O'Neill. This is perfect for a little free library.
This might be fun.
Somebody's going to copy, repost, ditto. And then The Siren and the Star by Colby Cedar Smith. This is actually a historical.
That looks pretty.
I believe it's a historical fantasy. YA fiction. Might not be a fantasy. I just remember there was like a music aspect and I'm not like super into that in books. It has to be like really good for me to be interested in that. Any kind of music, singing, no. It's an immediate no, actually. All right, let me let him go. He might need to go to the bathroom. Feel free to talk about that book.
Manhunt sounds fun.
What is that about?
Remember when we took that quiz that Jayla and Catherine said? Well, you never took it, but there's like this quiz about your like kinks. She accidentally emails it to her boss.
Okay.
Like, I guess I don't know what she did, but she's trying to sneak in to like delete it from his computer, but it's too late, and so now he wants to try some of the stuff out.
Okay.
I might give it a nibble. I'm officially letting Meddling Kids go. I've tried to read it 4 times.
Guys, Scooby-Doo Readathon, up in the cards.
I know. I just really thought I would like this one, but I didn't like it.
What shook me is I saw that on Kevin's shelves when we were at his house.
Should I give it another chance?
And it was a special edition copy.
I'm gonna try it one more time.
Oh boy, I wasn't trying to do that to you, but
I just feel like I know, like I just gotta get back into it.
Okay. Nice. Doubles, of things that I own. I thrifted this copy, Catalyst Gate by Megan O'Keefe. Y'all know I really love her first book in this trilogy. This is a space opera. Some crazy stuff goes down on a ship. I need to pick up the second book and go ahead and finish this trilogy. But essentially I thrifted this when I went home for Christmas one year, and then I got sent a new copy of this for Christmas that same year, which I opened once I got back here. My good friend Elizabeth, who's always looking out for my sci-fi interests, she's the one who sent me that copy, so I'll be keeping the new copy that she sent me with the note. I will be unhauling this one, but there's nothing wrong with this baby. Please enjoy. Great. I mean, obviously it's not book number 1, but I love this sci-fi series. And Velocity Weapon, like that when they put that little romance in there, y'all knew how to hook me, okay? So y'all knew how to hook me.
I pick up free books at places. Like, I know what's going to happen. We're going to go to these little free libraries. We're going to come home with books. Yeah. I'm going to be like, why are we doing this? Anyway, this is one of those things. I saw this either at my office or a free bin, and I don't know why I picked it up.
Oprah Book Club.
Yeah, I feel like this will be a great book for someone else.
We're nothing if not positive around here,
It's a comic tragic masterpiece about a family breaking down in the age of easy fixes. There you go, family drama.
I tuned it out. I'm so sorry. Listen, doubles I have that I just feel like someone would also like these doubles, right? His Majesty's Dragon by Naomi Novik. I love her other books, The Deadly Education, so I picked up this. This was a gift from a friend. I like the mass market paperbacks of this. I think that they're more fun, so I'm gonna be collecting those ones. That's really all I can say about that. Y'all know I've been talking about T. Kingfisher for 40 days and 40 nights. Thornhedge was the beginning of my T. Kingfisher journey. This was the arc that I read. So it's a Rapunzel retelling where Rapunzel is the bad guy. Like I said before, T. Kingfisher, you cannot go wrong if you're a fantasy reader. I believe that in my heart and soul. They do something with retelling of stories that is like so unique and lovely and refreshing when it comes to a retelling. Y'all, please, somebody take her. Actually, this is a very...
You should keep that.
I just changed my mind. This is a different cover. I'll be keeping this. Okay, let me separate this. Hide it from myself. The name drop, we already talked about that in this episode. The episodes of life. Patricia Briggs, Moon Call. If you have seen any of my vlogs, any of my hauls, y'all know that I'm collecting these books. What I tragically did though was didn't have a list when I was buying this book, so I bought a double copy. Now I have a list. I won't be doing that again. And same thing with Truth Witch. I picked this up in a little free library. I like the smaller paperback versions of these books, so I'll be collecting those to complete the series. Doubles that we have, Humor Me by Kat Shook. I feel like you started this book and might have liked it, no? All right. The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. I got a special edition copy of this in the mail, so I don't need the art. And then, you can just put it down. City of Nightbirds. Monique has a copy of this. I don't need another copy. Listen, we love to see it. Somebody's gonna enjoy a Reese's Book Club pick. Have at it. Amazing.
Also, an example of that is the Out in Silvera. We have another copy of this, and you know this is a chunker. So we do not need to have 2 of these. Which my wants to die in. If you want a nice tearjerker, this is your key.
This is what I'm getting rid of because she's a horrible person. Sophie Lark. There Are No Saints. This was a gift from one of my friends a long time ago, and now if you don't know about the Sophie Lark drama, I'm gonna advise you to look it up and unhaul and don't buy any more of her books.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, not to bring it up again, but Daughter of No Worlds. Love you, mean it. Yay, someone's gonna enjoy that. Are you talking about sci-fi?
So we each have a finished copy of this, so we don't need the ARC anymore.
Right.
And I feel like we just need one of these. So.
Yeah, I'm with you. I feel that.
Yeah.
Sci-fi, The Scourge Between Stars by Ness Brown. I feel like someone would really like this novella. It was like a 3-star for me. It's a first contact. Aliens come and mess up a ship. I feel like it's supposed to be like a thriller sci-fi. It just didn't hit for me, and that's okay.
You guys are not getting these first contacts. I'm so sorry.
War Girls by Tochi Onyebuchi. YA sci-fi. I just wasn't interested in the concept, but somebody's gonna love this, and I hope you do. These two, Machine Hood by S.B. Divya. This was a gift from a friend, and I did it for Battle of the Books. And I remember when I read this, I wanted to love it. It just didn't hit for me. Something, I don't know, like, was it the time that I read it? Or maybe I was just reading so many, like, super, like, 5-star sci-fis at the time. But yeah, this one just I didn't really connect to it. That's not to say that it's not a good book. If you're into, like, the machines, the AIs of the world, this was written a little while ago. This could be a book for you. Another one that I got given at work a long time ago, like a work book, Ready Player One. I actually don't need to read this. I'm okay with the movie, guys. This is one of those.
It's after there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why you're getting rid of it.
We have another copy.
Oh.
So After by Anna Todd, I actually really liked this book. I've read it, obviously, when it first came out on Wattpad. I am getting rid of this special edition sprayed edges copy because our friend Catherine sent me this exact copy. So this is the publisher's copy. And I think somebody would really enjoy this, so I'm gonna be putting it in the little free library. And it's beautiful. It's got these like really lovely clouds on the sprayed edges. So yeah, it's the 10th anniversary edition. Please enjoy. Another one that fell short for me, it's Sorry Bro, and this one is sapphic, and it's about 2 different cultures colliding. For me, I really liked the culture aspect. I just didn't like the characters. Like, they were kind of insufferable, and I didn't even finish it. And that's crazy because I usually finish books. I'm not a big DNF'er unless it's like real not hitting with me. I hope somebody likes it. I put it down.
Oh. Here's the other copy. It's that yellow book up there.
I actually got this one a long time ago. It's called Black Boy by Richard Wright. The thing is, like, it's the person who wrote Uncle Tom's Children. I think it goes into...
Oh, it's a memoir.
Okay, great. Amazing. I was like...
Richard Wright.
Yes.
It's detailing his upbringing and describes his youth in Mississippi and then his eventual move to Chicago, where he establishes his writing career.
Okay, great. Well, this is the limited edition from Harper, and if you would like it, you can have it. I think for me, a memoir is not usually what I pick up, but I liked the copy and I liked the premise of it. I started reading it and I was like, whoa, I'm not a memoir person. I wish I was, you know, but enjoy. I love that you're actually getting books out of this Unhaul.
Yeah, you just be putting things over there. I don't check. We partnered with BritBox and we got these copies of Confessions of Franny Langton, or Langston? Oh,
Langston?
Yeah.
Langston.
And we're not gonna reread this, so here it is.
There you go.
Yeah, it's kind of like how we would just, what's the comps for this? Downton Abbey meets
Sapphic.
Yeah, a Sapphic Downton Abbey.
And it was like someone had died or something.
Oh yes, this is the one where
she's like framed for a murder, right?
Yes, the murder of her employers. And then she has all this, like, she's pretty much being called a seductress, a witch, a manipulator.
Yeah, because she grew up in
this house. Yeah, it's like the tale of her childhood on a Jamaican plantation.
Yeah.
And then her apprenticeship under this scientist who stretched all ethics and, like, broke a lot of... It was pretty horrible. And
it deals with themes of, like, slavery, like, indentured servitude.
Yes.
And, like, the power dynamics of this relationship between a servant of the house, the lady of the house, I don't know what you call them, the white lady who was her boss. So the whole time you're trying to figure out, like, who killed who, what the relationship was. And
it's not cozy.
No.
By saying Downton Abbey, I think I might have
the wrong
way.
It's not, it's the time frame of Downton Abbey.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So, like, so, like, it's a historical fiction.
Yeah.
And it highlights really serious topics. I think it was, like, a great read.
I just won't reread it.
Yeah, I just won't either. So, but, like, if you're interested in, like, a sapphic historical fiction in that time frame, I do think, like, her life in Jamaica was really cool to, like, read about. Just because, like, I haven't read a lot of historical fiction set in that specific part of the world, right? Mm-hmm. So just something good to read if you would like to know about history. These ones are ones that I'm getting rid of. These ones are mines for different reasons. We'll go with the couple that I read and I didn't really like at first. Chef's Kiss by TJ Alexander. I like a lot of their other books. This one just didn't hit for me. The romance didn't hit. And, like, I feel like a chef setting is fun.
Yeah, I also read that.
Yeah. And,
I agree.
Right? Yeah, it just didn't hit. It was a competition show, so kind of like the Great British Bake Off. But I think, like, them trying to figure out their relationship, that show setting was hard. It was hard to kind of put together. TJ Alexander has a lot of great other books, so don't let this put you off the author. If you're interested in it, it's going to be in a little free library close to you. The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Ahdieh. Listen, I love the first book in this, and I'm actually keeping the first book, and I'm going to read it as if it were a standalone. Enough to be said about that, but I'm actually really picky about Mina fantasy, so that's my problem. World After. This is the second book in this series that during a Read or Dare segment, Noelle actually got me to read the first one. I actually loved the first one. In the second one, though, the two main characters are not near each other, and for it to be this skinny of a book, this was like a 2010s, YA fantasy, so do with that what you will. But for them to not be with each other for most of the book, like, I don't like that writing style. I know that was popular in the 2010s. Obviously, we know New Moon, like, books like that. I'm gonna read the third one in this, like, the final in this trilogy, and hope that it ends well because the first one was so good. But this one, I'm just gonna act like it never happened. And I'm okay with that. 9-month Contract. This one, you guys might remember, I got this one because I thought the main character reminded me of our friend Catherine, the Sprayed Edges, right? So I actually found this when we were doing, like, a Patreon Pixar TBR, I believe. And this one is essentially about this woman who signs up to be a surrogate for this man right here who is older, in his 30s, trying to start a family, right? So he pays her to become his surrogate. She ends up living on his mountain because he's a mountain man, if you can't tell from the front. And I thought the premise was interesting. I think, like, whenever there's pregnancy in a book, it has to be done in a specific way, and, like, this way that it was done was not my favorite. Also, I think the interactions between the characters were a little weird. There was a part with, like, the skin of a baby, which I think has been redacted from all of the other copies of this book now because it was just so weird and off-putting. So if you get this copy from me, it'll have that line in this book. Not my favorite. Didn't really like it, especially when the whole point of the book is that you are a surrogate mother, and like one of the most important things is motherhood. Like, why would we have a comment about the skin of a baby? I just feel it.
I don't understand. What's the comment?
Instead of saying soft as a baby's bottom, the line is soft as a baby's foreskin.
Yeah, that's weird.
And people were like, why are we mentioning a baby's private parts? And yeah, there was just a lot of conversation about how, like, authors are afraid of being so mainstream that they just think of, like, alternates for, like, a line that's basically like soft as a baby's bottom.
That's like a normal thing to say.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, is that what they said?
Yeah.
No, that's not what they said.
Right, I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't exactly remember the line, but I do remember reading that and being like, what in the hell is going on? So yeah, and the book was, like, mid, so I just don't want to keep it. The Night Diary, I actually really like this one. This is a middle grade that I got from a library sale, and I ended up annotating it, like, not writing in it, but just tabbing some of the greatest lines. This is about a young girl who is coming from India in 1947 with her family, and they are traveling basically thousands of miles to basically make a new life in a new place. And so the young girl writes in a diary, and it's the Night Diary because she writes at night, and she's reliving her experience. So I just think this is great for kids to read. as well as adults, but I feel like someone else could love this and like keep it, and I really enjoyed it, and I just kind of want to like pass that along. That's really all I can say. Okay.
I feel like you be putting stuff here I've never seen. Like, how did this get over there?
I asked you if you wanted that, and same thing with this. Remember, because I had that Afterlight subscription.
Getting rid of Truly Devious. I read it. I liked the first one. I did not ever pick up the second one. Maybe I'll see it out and find it. But I guess this is just what I read.
Didn't that one take you forever too?
No, I read this at home during Christmas break. Knocked it out pretty quickly. I feel like the end was good. It was a good cliffhanger. But I just feel like they make it like it's like kind of a forced cliffhanger.
Yeah,
because you're like
they make you want to come back.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not falling for that trap, so I never went back.
Copies we already have. This Ravenous Fate. Somebody will love this. Going in the little free library. This is the ARC. The Poppy Fields, also an ARC, but to be fair, I read this one. Not as good as The Measure for me. I will be honest with you. It follows a young woman who goes to this scientific facility where they can erase your memories and your feelings about a specific person. So a lot of people go there for grief, like if they're losing a loved one, blah, 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 blah. But then you inherently become like a different person because you have lost those memories of the person. So the conversation with this one is really interesting. It's definitely like, do you make that decision to completely delete someone from your life because you can't handle the grief? And I usually like books about grief. It just wasn't my favorite. Like, it was fine. I feel like if you want to think about stuff like that, read this book for sure. Like, nothing wrong with it. House of the Leaves. This is a double. Monique's got a copy. We don't need to keep this baddie. Somebody can enjoy this. Kiss of the Basilisk. Y'all led me astray with this. I just want to put my foot down about this book.
You were eating it up in the first half.
I was, and then it started getting so repetitive. And I said, girl, where's your editor? Bloom, what are y'all doing? This edition, this copy, I hope somebody loves it. Please come and take it. And I actually saw the second one that like they're putting up. And that one is called Between Two Kings or something. That means that this one ends and she has not picked a lover. And I did not even finish this. I was halfway through it. I couldn't stand it anymore. Okay, it's the fact that she can't pick between these two guys, and I get it. It's like a wide shoes. That's just not my style, y'all. I don't like wide shoes. Or if it's a wide shoes, like I want them all to be together. I don't like it when she's going back and forth, making both of them jealous. It's different than like a love triangle. Or is it?
No, it's not different at all.
I don't know. It just didn't hit, guys. It just didn't hit, and I need to give it away. I don't need this. DNF. Hard DNF.
All right, so that is just a glimpse of the hundreds of books we're getting rid of.
Like we said, if you're in the area, please feel free to discover them in the little free libraries in Los Angeles.
We'll put some clips, like, you know, maybe we'll say what area we're in on Instagram or something. So all our links and stuff are in the beacons down below. Connect with us on the internet. Let us know what books you have your eye on, which ones you love. Shocked that we're getting rid of
236 books.
Now we get to move hundreds more books onto the shelf.
I love it.
Ever loving cycle of books.
Listen, I feel good about getting rid of these. Like, if y'all could see what this looks like. Anyway, let's end this video.
Oh, yes. You didn't do it.
I'm sorry.
I was being cute.
Oh, I can do it. Okay, I'm ready. Bum, bum, da 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 da, bum, bum.